Alright, back here for the second part. Apparently the first part is being uploaded now, which is very good. Now let me show you some other games. First up, PS1 Games, Road Rash Jailbreak, and I'm not gonna open the case because it's pretty knackered. Yeah, you know the classic Road Rash game. Well, this is basically the same Road Rash game, except you have cops and criminals, and you fight around with steel chains and pipes and some baseball bats. I had this back in the day, played it with my father, goddamn, and it was very fun. And the second PS1 game that I bought, another fun game, yeah, Bugs and Taz Time Busters. Okay, manual and CD because the other part of the case is in my lap. Yeah, so this is a 3D game. Well, yeah, because most PS1 games are 3D, that are based on cartoons and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I find it interesting that some of the PS1 games that are based on popular cartoons or something happen to be the best in the series, like Spider-Man or like this one. I really don't know why that is, but it is. Well, actually, it's only my opinion, but I believe it is like that. Okay, some PS2 games. First up, I bought these two games from a guy here in Bucharest. For the first game, Fallout Brotherhood of the Steel, or Brotherhood of Steel. It's nothing like the previous, like the PC Fallout games. I haven't played it that much though, but it's pretty nice. And the guy sold all his games for a cheap price, almost £2 each, and I bought two, and but the reason why he sold them so cheaply was because they are the Spanish versions. However, these two are have English in-game language. The second game, Alien vs Predator Extinction. This is a strategy game, quite different if you ask me. Yeah, it's a bit sad that it's like this. Alien vs Predator Extinction is a bit interesting because it's a strategy game, unlike the PC game, which is a FPS. But overall, it's a nice game, and I keep repeating the same stuff. Yeah, I know. I need to work on that. Now other two games that I bought from a guy from eBay. First up, Red Faction. I knew this game from a long time ago, but I finally decided to buy it. As you can see, complete and registration card. You know, an FPS, very good. And the second game, Max Payne. You know this game as well, a classic. And complete with the registration card. That's right here. Yeah. Final PAL game, Final Fantasy 12. This is the first game Final Fantasy game that I played, and the only one that I finished. I can understand why people say that they dislike this game because it's a bit different than the others, but this is a very good game. Sure, I've played Final Fantasy X and that's a bit different. This is the manual and it's in color, which is a bit different from because in Europe they don't give out that many in color manuals. This is a registration card and this is a trial. Well, this is a for the guide. Okay, so now we have some Japanese games. First up, Guilty Gear XX, the Midnight Carnival. This game is completely nuts. It, you know, the fighting game. Well, this is hard. It starts pretty easy, but once you get over at the, I don't know, 6th or 7th fighter, it goes pretty hard. Anyway, I like this game a lot. Initially I wanted the XX, the Accent Core or Alpha, no, Accent Core I think it's called, which is the latest game, but that's extremely expensive. I managed to find this at a cheap. And found a game, Beautiful Joe 2. Yeah, Beautiful Joe 2, I thought it was something else, never mind. Yeah, this is a fun game. At first I didn't really like this game, this series, but after looking a bit more on YouTube I said okay, let's get it. And after playing it a bit I said wow, this is awesome. Come on. Registration card, another leaflet for the soundtracks, and if you can see here, the colors on here, they change, something like a disco ball. Yeah, very good game, especially since it has cel-shaded graphics, which are, I don't know, they are very nice, and I keep saying very nice a lot. Yeah, Okami is my favorite game that has cel-shaded graphics, and I'm looking for that one as well. And the last thing that I'll buy this year, and it came and I bought it Tuesday. It's this one, an arcade stick, Genius Max Fighter PS for the PS1 and PS2. Hear that? It works perfectly, and I'm really glad that I have this. And this is the box. As you can see here, it says for the PS and PS1 and PS2, and yeah, this was cheap, and well, not because it was cheap, but it also appeared a couple, well, at the start of the year in the same store, because I bought this from a store in Bucharest again, and yeah, back then I wanted to buy it, but when I went to the store, they sold it. I was a bit upset, but now I finally decided to buy it after I read that it was good and stuff, and it's exactly what I want. A stick for both systems. Right. And for my final thing, this is a game for a console that I don't have, and who knows when I'll buy it, but hopefully I'll buy it. This is Philips VideoPack G700. The Philips VideoPack G700 is the Magnavox Odyssey 2, the European version. So this is the cartridge. As you can see, it says here Odyssey 2, which is and for use with Philips VideoPack G700. Yeah, this thing sealed and sealed. Yeah, those pieces are for using them in the map, on the map. This is the manual in color. It's very nice, it's a very nice material, and I have to stop using very nice. Yeah, I know what you're thinking when you're seeing this. Is he mad? And I paid quite a lot for it. Well, the graphics may look primitive and stuff, but the game is rather grand, and the only downside to it is that it requires 2 players, because one controls a fighter and the other controls something else. Yeah, this is the tile set that you put over the keyboard. Tile set. Yeah, whatever. And this is the map. Yeah, like this. Pretty interesting stuff. They don't make stuff like this anymore, sadly. So yeah, this is what I bought in since September till Tuesday. If you want to see something sooner rather than later, leave a comment. So until next time, I'm gonna give you a goodbye.